All right, ladies and gentlemen, the American Jury and Bulldog Nation, we're titling this interview with Mike Wiggins Part 2. Why? Because I've already interviewed him once, but old Wiggins wants to have some more say, wants to talk some more about his plight. And I got to say some fun things here. First and foremost, this is our first product placement. We signed a contract today with Coca-Cola where they're going to pay me $1 million to have a Coca-Cola on my desk during my shows. How you like that? And Mike Wiggins is an extraordinary man. He can't read, but he's smart as hell. He owns a pawn shop. He is like a 53rd degree black belt in karate. He's a pig farmer. He's a bulldozer operator. He's a hell raiser. He's a house painter. He's a gold hunter. Did I leave anything out, Mike Wiggins?
Probably a lot, but they wouldn't want to hear it.
All right. Well, Mike Wiggins, you are the infamous owner of that big old white mansion on Ponds Run Road that you painted on the side of it for your neighbors to leave you alone, led by
All three sides.
all three sides. Jennifer Taylor, we're going to give her the Shakespeare insult of the day. She's nothing other than a spongy, burly-boned bloodsucker, your neighbor. But what do you got to say? What has gone on since we last spoke, or what do you want to tell everyone in Claremont County about the hell that you've been through? Just the microphone is yours, Mike Wiggins, you crazy son of a bitch.
Okay, I don't know if we'll have enough time for me to get it all out, but I'll try to get out.
We have 11 minutes.
All right. I need your all's support and your all's opinion more than anything. That's why I'm here, and I'm doing it mainly for people like you and I. Okay. Now, what they have put me through.
And that's for background. It's his neighbors. How many acres you got there?
I got 40, she's got 50.
His neighbors have lied to the cops. And since we last spoke, all those neighbors have been sued for defamation. So we're hitting them hard, but go ahead, Mike.
Okay, so she lives about a mile. She got 50 acres. She lives about a mile up the road. So I built a cabin all the way in the back of the woods, and I use it, and we put storage, whatever, and we hunt and whatever. So all of a sudden, we're deer hunting with two friends, and we go to bed because it was a bad hit, real quick, tell you everything. So we're going to look the next morning. So the cops wake me up around 8 o'clock, whatever, we're on our PJ, whatever. So they tell me they're going to give me a ticket. I got to go to court because I trespassed. And I said, well, let me take you up there and show you the blood trail, and we'll follow it and where I was at. And I had two other people hunting with me. Let's get a hold of them. No, we don't need to do that because she's 95% sure it's you. And I said, you're going to go by that? And they said, yeah. So that was totally wrong to do that. So I'm going to get a lawyer, spend thousands, 20.
Lawyers suck. You have to spend thousands of dollars on a criminal defense lawyer who says plead guilty.
Fourth degree misdemeanor, which usually paid out of court or whatever. So I fight it. So by not pleading guilty, I can't leave my house, go work in the yard or nothing for months. Okay, so that didn't work. So they put me an ankle bracelet, and then they put an alcohol bracelet so they know where I'm at.
For shooting a deer on your own property.
Well, no, for a fourth degree misdemeanor.
Okay.
So that didn't work. Couldn't go to work. Couldn't help my wife. Couldn't go to the store. And, we have guns and stuff. Pawn shop.
If you want to pawn something, go to Stringtown Pawn Shop on Main Street in Florence. Little promo there for you, buddy.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. So that didn't work. So then they tell me we go in front of the judge again. They tell me I can go to my store or I'll go to jail. You go to your store and you stay there. You cannot leave that property. Can't go home unless you plead guilty. Still wouldn't do it. So for a fourth degree misdemeanor. Now you got to remember all this that they're doing to me. So then I got an alcohol bracelet or whatever. I'll tell you about that because they got that. Well, let's jump past that there. Okay. So that is probably one of the main reasons we're doing what we're doing, because of what all they put me through in almost 2 years of pure hell. And then, so you want to know what they did when I went to court and everything. Before we went to court on the 8th day, before we had a jewelry trial, I was working on my cabin with 2 carpenters and my wife, had the ankle bracelet. I go home, next morning, I get arrested. 8 days before we're going to go to Georgia. They said that I went 200 feet on her property and 300 feet at 11 o'clock in 2 minutes. I don't even think it's humanly possible. So we go in front of the judge and all that. They're going to hit me with 12 more trespassing charges according to that ankle bracelet, unless I plead guilty, and they'll take the ankle, they'll forget the first charge where she accused me of all that. They'll take the ankle bracelets off, the alcohol bracelet, and I'll be on 2 years probation. So I go ahead and accept that. So, I mean, ain't that basically blackmail? Because if I don't accept that, then they hit 12 more charges on me.
Prosecutors have the power of legal extortion.
No, it's conspiracy with the chief and it's conspiracy with the prosecutor.
Let's name all the moldy, full-born hedge pigs that are your enemies in this. Jennifer Taylor. Let's name names so they know to stay away from these moldy, full-born hedge pigs. Who are they?
I know just a few of them.
Who's the police chief? Can't think of his name.
Chief Brockman.
Chime in here, buddy, if you remember his name. What's his first name? Brockman. Is he related to Jim Brockman, the Lindhorst lawyer, who we nicknamed Woody because he's an ass? Brocksterman.
I don't know.
Who's your other neighbors besides Jennifer Taylor?
Hell,
We need Lisa here. His wife Lisa's the brains of this partnership.
I know there's 6 of them, but I don't know their name.
We've sued every one of them.
Right. But there's more.
Your lawyer's Alan Statman, the baddest ass trial lawyer in the whole Cincinnati, Ohio area since I retired.
Right. But to do this to somebody, I mean, let's back this up. It's a 4th-degree misdemeanor. A 4th-degree misdemeanor. You can't leave your house unless you plead guilty. I mean, give me a break. And then.
So you're on 2 years probation?
Oh, yeah.
What are your terms of probation? They call that paper.
Can't get near. But, you know what I mean? I haven't bothered.
Do you want to be near her? By the way, she's put up cameras on the edge of her property on your property, which is a hell of an invasion of privacy.
Well, it goes a lot further than that back. I mean, she tried to buy me out years ago.
But they've defamed you in public forums. They've called you everything but a moldy, full-born hedge pig.
They said he'd been drinking, then they took the.
Okay, this is real important. I almost forgot about this. I ain't used to this shit. Okay, the town trustee that's on the board.
It begins with a K. I forget his name. You remember his name?
He lives right up 3 doors, 4 doors up the street from me. On a police body cam from a police officer, because I turned around by his driveway and he's got a camera. He calls the police and he goes, we know who this is. You know who I'm doing. You know, talking about Mike Wiggins. So he says, he's in my sights. I'm going to do everything in my power to get this man. I am a town trustee.
What town?
Sock it to him, Claremont County.
Okay.
So now watch. First of all, if he's a town trustee and he's one of my neighbors, he should have just stepped down from
Well, what's the city you're in?
Claremont County.
Claremont County's the county you're in. What city are you in?
New Richmond, isn't it? New Richmond?
No,
No, it's not New Richmond. It's called something. Pierce Township.
township.
Why you bring this guy? He's useless. He doesn't have any good, valuable information. Now, I got something more important than everything we're talking about.
Yes, sir.
What ring is that?
My dad's. I'm not supposed to be wearing it.
Is that a Mason ring?
Yeah, from the 70s.
Was he a grandmaster?
32nd degree Mason.
Woo, he was one step away from a George Washington.
Just think if he didn't drink, how far he.
Why aren't you allowed to wear it?
I think it's not what you're supposed to.
Who gives a damn?
Well,
It was your dad's. You can wear, like, because you're not a Mason?
right.
Just say, I'm a Mason.
Really, I don't know the handshake or anything. So.
Is there a special handshake?
Yeah, I don't know it. Shit.
I just watched a documentary about all these secret societies, including the Masons. The Masons, I just want you to know, you all killed William Morgan for telling your secrets. You know you did. William Morgan was a hero of 1812, and he told out all the secrets of the. Hold on a minute. Told all the secrets of the Freemasons. He ended up dead, floating in a lake. Anyway, go ahead. You got a few more minutes. What else you want to share?
Well, hell, why do I want to end up in a lake?
You're not getting up in a lake. You know why?
I'll turn it around.
Not only are you a badass yourself who's heavily armed, I've been in this guy's house. You know how some people have like libraries with books on it? He's got libraries with guns and ammo all over the place. He's got like 6 ammo rooms.
Yeah, I like to be protected.
By the way, Mike, you can come back anytime to say more.
Well,
why don't you have Lisa make a list? Or maybe Lisa come back.
Yeah. For a man that says he's a man without a woman, I think he's a liar. There's no question. I'm only half a man without her. There's no doubt.
Absolutely. Every good man needs a good woman.
Man.
By the way, his woman is Lisa Wiggins, but she's formerly Lisa Edgington. Many of you know the Edgington family in Latonia. They were famous. They were great. She was beautiful until he got a hold of her. The bottom, she's still beautiful. I'm teasing.
I call her a warden.
But anyway, he's married to Lisa. She's a warden.
That's what I nicknamed. She gets pissed.
By the way, she's been through hell because of this and wants to get the hell out of the house and move because of it. I can tell you right now, folks, these people have been harassed by their neighbors worse than any neighbors I have ever known, and it is all total bullshit.
Let's not forget about the house had bullet holes right next to my bedroom, and they look at the police and they say, "Yep, those are bullets." But then they put it up in their reports. Spots. There's spots on the house.
Police suck sometimes.
The bullet holes. I mean, they're still there. It's like.
All right. Well, Mike, you may not believe this, but people watching this are going to love it because it was funny, it was informative, and it was entertaining.
I like that. I like to have you over. I like to show you my house. I like to show you where she's talking about.
I've been to his house, and he's now a pig farmer. As part of your revenge. Why did you become a pig farmer?
Well, you can't. It's the new age now. You can't go whoop their ass. You can't.
No, you can't. Well, isn't that awful that there's not duels? I should think there ought to be legal duels where if somebody violates your honor, you can say, "I challenge you to a duel."
God tell me one time if you're going to piss them off real big. So you got to do it legally and funny.
Right.
Put a 3 stories high pig farm barn.
I've been on the top of the roof at night.
I got.
He showed me
6 females and 1 boar. And then when they get and they're about 100 pounds. As soon as they get about 150, they'll start breeding, and they usually have like 11 or 15. So, you know what I mean? We got a beautiful street.
We had pigs when I was growing up.
To have a beautiful, but now my barn's all blue, Smurf blue, lighted up at night. So I would say the property value in that street has probably dropped a lot. So
good.
They give me the blues. Now they got to look at the blues.
And now they got the bulldog after them.
Smell it too. So.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the American German Bulldog. The people harassing him are nothing but surly, dizzy-eyed band dogs, and we're going to get them. Mike, thanks for coming on. You are always welcome.
Thank you.
Come on. Memorize whatever you want to say. You're my buddy.
Well, thank you.
By the way, you might say I'm joking. This guy's my friend. He's a good dude. He's like me. You know what I always say? Outlaws and crazy people need to stick together. And remember, $1 million a year now. Coke's paying me. So drink a lot of Coke.